Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you doing? I'm Daniel G. Garza, the Card Devo, and welcome to another episode of Oatmeal Breakfast Readings. Is that the name of the week? Is that what I decided on this week? How are you doing? I know I just did that fake internet laugh. Is that what I decided to do this week? Well, golly. I'm making my oatmeal, so while you were talking, uh, put my oatmeal in the microwave and start my breakfast. I think I put too much spice in my oatmeal this morning, but it's going to be what it is. Hey, everybody, welcome. I'm getting my coffee ready, getting my oatmeal ready. Oh, Linda, good morning, Linda. I feel like there's no other way for me to say your name out. Linda, hola, Linda. We've talked about this. It's going to be what it is forever, Linda. Hola, Linda. How are you this morning? How is your mom doing? How is it going? We need to chat. We need to converse. Find a time to visit. So my oatmeal's ready. I need to clean my counter. Life is pretty hectic at the moment over here. I'm about to travel. Oh, she has surgery. Oh, well, I will, if you text me, we'll say a little prayer for her right before the surgery. 30th. Yeah, I'll be back in town. So I'm going to Florida for a conference. I leave next Thursday. And it definitely has, I didn't realize this, but it's definitely made a little bit of an impact having to travel. You finally got the courage to get the vaccine. Yay! You know, we have to live. We have to move forward. But in order to do that, we have to take the best precautions we can. And I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon. I'm going to talk to my doctor about me traveling and stuff. And you know, my oatmeal's ready. But yeah, you know, we have to keep moving forward. We have to continue to live, and it's scary. I know it's scary, but good morning for everybody that's joining. We have not started yet. I'm still getting my oatmeal ready. But for those of you that ask, I usually show this every day. The Psychic Tarot Oracle deck from John Holland is the deck that I like to use. I like it because it's bright and it has good colors. But good for you, Linda. Did you have any? Let's not get into that. But I'm glad you're taking. This is my precaution stance, I guess. Let me get my oatmeal, folks. And for those of you that are new to the show, I'm the Card Devo. And I do card readings. How do we work? Well, Linda was the first one here, so Linda gets the first reading if she wants. Linda, just give me your name again and the number. You know how that works. I ask for your name and a number from 1 to 9. Your name. That's why I've been suffering in silence, COVID anxiety. There we go. Oh, that's right. That card came up for you. And so for everybody watching, if you're new to the channel, Linda 9. So this is what you need to do. You need to put your name and a number from 1 to 9 when you hear me say oatmeal break. That's the code word. So we're going to start with Linda. But as soon as you hear me say oatmeal break, that is your cue to put in your name and a number from 1 to 9. And the first person to do it gets the next rating. There is no picking. There's no next. It's just kind of a lottery. Whoever goes in first. We're here for an hour doing some readings and sharing information. Sometimes some meditations pop up. But hey, stick around because sometimes the messages are not just for the person that I'm reading for. Sometimes they happen for other people. So never know. And if you miss your reading, if you miss what I said to you, these videos go on YouTube later. So you can go to YouTube later tonight and find the video. And it'll be there. You can see, you can go back and watch all of the other videos on there too. And don't forget, on Mondays, today's Wednesday, but on Monday, I post my horoscopes on my TikTok page. So go to my page and you'll find the horoscopes for the week. All right. People ask me why the number. Well, Linda picked 9, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is her card. So technically, you're picking your cards. Technically, and I'm just here to deliver the message. And today's T-shirt is my job is top secret. Even I don't know what I'm doing, and most of the times I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, Charlize, hold on until you hear me say oatmeal break, and then put in your name and number. So just hold on to the name and numbers. Don't put them in right now. Put them in your comment section, and when you hear me say the code word, then do it. But hold on for right now. All right. So, Linda, thank you. Yeah, I got it online. I really, really like it. So people ask me, what do you do for work? And since I'm self-contract, sometimes it's hard to explain everything that I do. So I bought this shirt. Okay, so Linda. So we're starting off with the harmony. This is in your root space. This is the foundation of it. But it's trying to find that harmony in your life, especially because we do have some obstacles and challenges to go through. Linda, for everybody watching, Linda is a regular audience member, and I love chatting with her. So there's already a history, so I don't have to go too deep into her reading. But see, we were just talking before we started. Here's your balance. You're starting to get balance, and look at that beautiful halo around you. So what it's telling me for you, Linda, right now is that there's a beautiful balance of harmony. Like things are starting to make sense. Things are starting to like a zipper. They're starting to get. Now the thing for everybody watching is that the zipper doesn't mean that everything is, oh my God, look at my life, it's awesome. It's the zipper comes with the positives and the negatives, and they merge together to balance ourselves. Most of the time, and a lot of my clients think, oh my God, my life is so off balance, and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, well, like this started and this ended, and this is in the light and this is in the darkness. I'm like, that's balance. And they're like, no, I want a balanced life while I'm happy all the time. I'm like, that's not balance. That's eventually the universe will come and collect. And so right now, the obstacles and challenges that you're having and the harmony that is happening, that's what's balancing you out right now, Linda. So you're Linda, for everybody, okay, well, I'll get to that, but you are where you're supposed to be, with good things happening and bad things happening. And I say those because those are the common terms, but you're living life right now. This is your life. It's a balance of all the things that are happening. Good morning, Kate, and good morning, 20. So you're in a balanced state right now. Does it feel uncomfortable? Probably, because maybe it's been a while since you've been in the balance section. The view of life is very different in the balance section. It's like a stadium. Imagine a stadium, and you're in the balanced life is, you're learning that? Yeah. It's balanced life is sitting on the 50-yard line at a football game, and you're like, I see everything. And they're like, this is what happens in the balance section of life. And you're there right now. There's start and there's end. There's light and there's dark. There's happiness and there's sadness. And take a deep breath and enjoy it for a little bit. Enjoy it, because sometimes, like a seesaw, things go one side or the other. But enjoy being balanced. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's times when I'm there and I don't appreciate it. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then I realize, oh, this is what balanced life looks like. So welcome to the balance section of life, Linda. Know that in the balance section there will be harmony and there'll be challenges, and that's part of life. But message me. We'll chat more. Make sense? Okay, makes sense. Oatmeal break. There we go. April 5. April, have you been here before? And have I read for you before? It's hot. It makes sense for you, Linda? Good. Where are you? I have not read for you. And this is your first time with me? This is your first time watching the show? I don't recognize your name. and we're not connected. I usually connect to everybody that I read for. Linda, why am I not following you? There you go, following you now. You've been here before, and I have not read for you before. Is that correct? Okay. And you said, ooh. Aw, thank you, Linda. I nailed it. Call me the carpenter of life. That was dumb. Please don't do that. Call me your spiritual carpenter. That didn't sound right either. I'm trying to fix it, and it's not going to be fixed. All right, April. Something else that happens in the show a lot, the more you watch it, is you recognize that on one episode, cards will make an appearance a couple of times, even when I shuffle them. So there's always a connection. All of you that get read in one day, there's a connection between y'all and how things are happening. So, well, welcome, April. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. I know there's other TikTokers you can be watching, and I appreciate you being here. Thank you. All right. So, root, now, and an outcome card. That's what I do. I do 3 cards. The root card, the now, and the outcome. So, I'm going to leave the root aside for a minute, and I'm going to focus on your now and your outcome. Because right now, you are about to be given some power, or you've already gotten some power. The thing is that I feel like you don't know how to, I say this with love, I feel like you don't know how to handle this power. Not that it's a negative way, it's just that, like, I feel like for the first time, you're actually given some power, some authority, some decision-making powers. I don't know what else to say. I'm trying to be all philosophical, but it's really just, I just feel like you're being given a position where you can actually hone in on your power. And the fact that maybe you have not been in this position before, it kind of freaks you out a little bit. Mostly because of your awareness. You are connecting third eye and crown chakra. I feel like your goals and your dreams are starting to manifest, and it's kind of spooking you out a little bit, because I feel like woo, I dream, and then the dream comes up and it's like, what do I do now? And the dream's like, well, you called me, I'm here. And you're like, I don't know what to do with that. And then you're like, oh, my goal in life is, and the goal's like, hi, I'm Goal, I'm here for you. And you're like, what do I do with you? And the goal's like, I don't know, you called me. And so your dreams and your goals are manifesting, and you're aware of the situation, and you're aware of your power. It's just a matter of what you do with it. And I feel like you're kind of, like we talked about being lost, being in the balance. And for the record, I don't think spiritually we're ever lost. We're just somewhere we've never been before. And we don't know how to navigate it. Because here's your decisions. April, you've got some decisions and some choices to make. And I feel like that's part of where your power comes from. This is your root card. So your foundation card. I feel like right now it's like, I get to decide what to do with my life. I get to pick, like I get to pick where to go to dinner. I know it's this very simple explanation, but how many times, especially in big families, or if you're a mom, like, you're usually the last one to decide where to do, what to do, where to go, what to have for dinner, what movie to watch. And I feel like for the first time, and Frozen just popped in my head. I feel like for the first time, you have this power. So this could be either personal or professional, but I feel like it's time to enjoy your power. Is that making sense to you? I hope it's making sense. So your moment, what door do you want? And it's funny because these doors like represent chakras. Yes, it makes sense. Okay, awesome. So this represents chakras. Like the orange is finding your balance, the yellow is committing to yourself, the red is getting grounded, the green is your heart, and the blue is your throat. So you get to choose, and you get to use all your chakras and all your energies to decide. And you're like, I get to decide because I have the power and I am aware. So this is you wearing a crown. Wear that crown. This is your turn to wear that crown, and don't give it away. No. And just to throw it in there, you are not allowed to say whatever you want. I don't know. I don't care. You do know what you want. You do care, and you have a choice. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So when people ask you, April, what would you like? And you're like, oh no, no, what, you know, what? No, no. Shh. Before you say, I don't know, I don't care, whatever, have a voice. Have a voice. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? Yeah, yeah. For the first time in forever, you are giving the choice, and the universe is like, hi, good morning. The universe is like, we have, it's our turn. It's our turn to ride up front in the roller coaster of life. No, that's not it. April, this is your turn to sit in the front. See, I even messed it up. April, this is your turn to sit up front in the roller coaster of life, and you get to decide where we go. So this is your time to decide. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. But it's a great place to be. It's a great place to be. Good morning. It's a great place to be, and it's a scary place to be, because we've never actually been in a position. Not sure how to power. Not sure how to power. That's a good one. Hold on a second. Let me think about that. Not sure how to use your power. Oh, okay. It starts with, I was just taking a bite, because usually I eat my oatmeal, and by the time I finish, it's cold, so I'm taking bites in between. But no, I didn't use the code word yet. Hold on, Nancy. By the way, Nancy Acevedo, that is such a cool name. My sister's name is Nancy, and my second last name is Acevedo. So go figure that one out. But how to use your power, and yes, are you a good witch or a bad witch? And that's where power comes in. But you use your power. You use your power by making decisions that will push you forward, that will allow you to move forward, because you're opening a path for people behind you, and that's where you bring in your family and your friends. Remember, April. For everybody. Okay, let's do this really quick. Okay, let's do this really quick. I want you all to just loosen up a little bit. We're going to do just a quick meditation to find our power, to find our position in life. Will that work for you guys? Okay, let's do this really quick before we go on to the next reading. So I want you to just shake everything off. Okay, take a deep breath. Take another deep breath. And the third one, bring it in. I'm gonna open my eyes, but I want you to keep your eyes closed, because I wanna watch y'all while you do this. So I want you to go up to the crown chakra. I want you to imagine your crown chakra at the top of your head. Well, we're doing this right now, so I want you to imagine that light on the top of your head. There's a little light on the top of your head. This doesn't matter what color, it's your color. So whatever color is shining on the top of your head. Okay? From that light, a little pebble is going to fall, and that is it's your biggest wish, your biggest goal, your purpose in life. Just imagine it right there. It's lingering, a little pebble, and this little pebble can be as small or as big as you want, but it's lingering right there on the top of your head, whatever color you want it. And the pebble is getting bigger because it's collecting that dream, and it's making the dream and the goal and your purpose bigger. And how you use that power is when I say 3, we're going to imagine that pebble is going to fall, and you're standing on a pond, and the pond is so still it looks like glass. When I say 3, that pebble is going to fall, and the ripples are going to hit every person that you affect in your life. Parents, siblings, partner, children, co-workers, friends, the lady at the grocery store you see every week. Okay, so that Your goal, your dream, your purpose is growing. That pebble is growing. And on 3, 1, 2, 3. Bloop. And imagine your energy growing. That ripple is growing. Can you feel the energy? Oh man, your ripple is growing and it's touching all these people. And that's how you use your power. You use your power by transforming those thoughts, those feelings, those emotions into dreams, goals, and purposes. And you let those fall and affect all these people around you. And that's how you use your power. So I want you to take a deep breath. One more. And the last one, bring it in. And say, I use my power. I use my power. There you go. And that's how you do it. Whenever you have those thoughts about how you want to influence, affect, create change, advocate, activist, whatever it is, imagine that little pebble on top of your head growing and put all that energy into it. And imagine, like if you're wondering, is what I'm thinking good for me, for the world? Like, am I putting something positive into the world? Then create that pebble, and you will see it. You'll see it. I mean, this was a really, really quick example, but you'll see it. If you take a little more time, you'll see that pebble growing. And when it drops and you see the ripple effect in your mind and you see how it's affecting people, it makes a difference. It makes a difference from what you say to yourself, to others. How many of you wake up in the morning? Okay, raise your hand, because I've done it. How many of you wake up in the morning and the first thing you go is like, I'm so old. Oh, thank you, April. I try to make my day amazing. But how many of you wake up in the morning and the first thing you say is like, oh, I'm so tired. I'm so old. God, I'm so fat. Fill in the blanks, whatever. And we do that. We haven't even gotten out of bed and we're already, hi, good morning. You wake up and before you even get out of bed and you're already like, I'm going to say we. I always say, I'm still here. Yeah. So, okay. I'm still here. That's the only problem. Okay, not a problem. The only thing that I would change is the part. So, I'm still here. Exclamation point. I'm still here. Thank you. Thank you, higher power. Thank you, universe. Thank you, life. Thank you, Pooh Bear. Whoever you want to thank. Like, I'm still here. You're still here. I wake up in the morning sometimes and I'm like, oh, man. Because I usually wake up about 7 and then I get on my phone and do some work before I get out of bed. Well, okay. Realistically, I get up and I do my best to get my grateful list and do those. And I'll talk about those in a minute. But I do that and then I get on work. And yeah, there are times when I'm like, oh, God, I haven't even gone to bed and my back's already hurting. Hello, hola, and good morning. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining us. But then you know what really motivates me is knowing that I'm going to be doing this at 9 o'clock. So by the way, I'm here Monday through Fridays, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So for the person who said, there's the ice, hold on. We are friends. Kevin. I have to go now, lunchtime, same place, same time tomorrow. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Hasta mañana. Thank you, Linda. You're so sweet and you're... I'm a pleasure. Thank you. I try to be friends with people. Will I find love this year? Love hasn't gone anywhere. Thank you for the roses, but love is not going anywhere. Love has not gone... Okay, that's another story, but can we finish this thought? But yeah, so Kevin, let's just change that. Let's change that. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to ask you, I want you, Kevin, you better wake up tomorrow and be happy. No, like, wake up tomorrow and instead of like, just wake up and go, I'm still here. Yay. what's on the agenda? What do I have to do today? Go to work? Cool. I'm going to go to work because I do that every day. Or it's my day off. Cool. What's on the agenda for today? And just let's be happy that we're still here. There's a purpose. Maybe the purpose got lost along the way. Yeah, positivity. And now, positivity does not mean be unrealistic. Like, I wake up, like I have arthritis, and I wake up with joint problems every day, and that's realistic. Like I wake up and I'm like, ouch. But I know why, because I didn't put my cream on last night. I have this cream that I wear every night. I didn't do it last night. But positivity does not mean be unrealistic. Do you know what subliminals are? Subliminal messages? Is that what you're talking about? I do know about subliminal messages. Yeah. Yeah, it's being positive does not mean be unrealistic, and there are things that we have to be realistic about. Like, I am getting older. I'm 50 years old. My body is a 50-year-old body. No matter what I say every morning, I may have the mentality of a 20-year-old, and my face may be the face of a 30-year-old, but my body reminds me every day, is like, no, we are 30. Oatmeal break. I'm so frustrated. I owe everyone money. Overwhelmed. Money. I don't know if I've ever thank you. I think I look good for my age. I feed up the souls of people that. No, just kidding. I don't let's not start that rumor. Kevin, money. There's a couple of things that I use to bring money into my home. Hold on. So there's a couple of things that I do to bring money into my space, energy-wise. Number one, I'm going to show this to you. On my refrigerator door, these are dollar bills that I found on the floor, or they were in my pants, and I didn't remember. And but I have these all facing the same way. And you can either put some little mint oil or sandalwood on them to keep it grounded. Mint to grow your money. And I have these on a magnet on my refrigerator door because I open my refrigerator a lot. But you can do this. Here's a little money spell, I guess. Take $3 bills. The lowest denominators, it's fine. You can take three single dollars bills. What you're going to do is imagine that these are your $3. So these are $3, right? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, facing the same way. You can staple them together, or tape them, or whatever you want, but staple them together. Grab a little bit of mint, peppermint, any one of those oils. Sandalwood is good for grounding, and just kind of like every one of the dollar bills, just kind of like, you're not going to use these. You're not going to use these, so just a little bit of oil. Take them off, a little bit of oil. Staple them, and then tape them to your door. Put them on your front door. If you use your door too much, whatever door you use the most, that's why it's in my refrigerator door. So that's all I'm going to say about it. But the energy, energetically, put a little faith into it, and talk to your things. Talk to your things. I mean, we talk to our plants. I don't have pets, but people talk to their pets. Talk to your things around you. You tell those dollar bills, like, hey, you are my soldiers of money, and I want you to bring financial security into my house. I want you to bring more money into my home. And knock on wood, 12 years I've had dollar bills in my fridge, and even when things got a little tight, there was always money for something. Like, money always popped up. So Kevin, do that. Tomorrow, if you guys are here tomorrow, we'll do the rice thing tomorrow. If you've never done a rice bowl, does any of you Any of you know about rice bowls? Okay, so here's what you can do for tomorrow, and I think I'm here tomorrow. So get a little container. Doesn't have to be any bigger than this. Glass, clear glass is better. Okay, so yeah, you're welcome. So here's another money idea. Grab tomorrow, if you guys want to be here tomorrow, and we'll do this. Get a little container like this. I got this at the dollar store for $1. It doesn't have to be much bigger. So you grab one of these. Hold on a second. Okay. Little tea light candles. One of these. Hold on a second. Some rice. And where's my oils? This is not my oil, but some oils. Some, oh, I know where there's oil. Hold on a second. So, grab some oil. So for tomorrow, now I'm going to walk you through the process tomorrow. So we're going to do a little glass container like this, some rice, just regular rice, tea light, oils, and 3 coins. 3 coins, same type, like say 3 quarters, 3 nickels, 3 dimes, whatever, 3 pennies. So 3 coins. So here's the recipe for tomorrow, and I'm going to walk you through the steps tomorrow. Glass container, any perfectly clear, but you can use any color you want. Some rice, some essential oils. I like sandalwood, I like lavender, peppermint, mint, any one of those. 1 of the tea light candles, and 3 coins. And tomorrow I will walk you through the process. I don't have everything here right now, but tomorrow I will keep these here on my counter, so that tomorrow we are doing it. And this one is sandalwood. This is sandalwood. So I'm going to keep these by my counter, and if you come back tomorrow, we'll work on that. Like, deal? All right. Cool. Yes. And I will show you how, what time I'm on at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm in California. So I'm at 9 a.m. California time. You can find me here. So, but if you miss it tomorrow, don't panic. If you miss it tomorrow, these go on YouTube. So if you go up to my bio, my link to my YouTube page is there. So even if you miss it tomorrow, I will post it on YouTube, and you can go check it out on YouTube. Okay? Make sense? Cool. And my dentist just called, and I don't know what she wants. I hope they don't have to reschedule my appointment. I have a doctor's appointment, dentist appointment. I have a doctor's appointment today, a dentist appointment coming up. All these things, man. That's what happens when you start getting old. All right, so we got time for another one. Oatmeal break. Cool. Halima. Oh, Halima, welcome back. Halima was just here recently, so we don't have to get too much into depth with Halima, because I know part of her story already. So I can't remember everything we talked about Halima the last time we spoke, but here's a couple of things that are coming up for you. In your root and in your outcome, there's both the moving on and there is the new beginning. The moving on and the new beginning. So oh yeah, I remember now what we're talking about. I know. Some of the things, so you're right now are the memories of love. The decision that you take or took. Yeah, the decision, you just moved on from a past relationship. Yeah, So here's the memories of that love. So this is you right now. Moving on. Moving on. A new beginning. There, a new guy came along. There you go. So right now we're in the memories of love. Remembering that a love. And for people watching, this card could be relationship, could be friendships, could be parents, whatever. But this is the memories of love now for Halima, because she just moved on. You think of your old love? Yeah. And here's a new beginning. So this is actually what you're talking about. I just moved on from a past relationship. Moving on. A new guy came along. New beginning. And you think about your old love. Memories of love. So basically this is just a validation of what you're going through. This is just the universe going, I acknowledge what you're going through. I see what's happening around you. Don't let your light shine bright. There we go. It's not original, I know, but let your light shine. Let your light shine. I hate the word do not. It's not fair to stop yourself from being happy. Does that make sense? It's not fair for you to stop yourself from being happy, because you have control of that. Because just because a relationship didn't work before does not mean the new one isn't going to work either. It's just a different relationship. It's different, and it's important to acknowledge that. So make peace with your relationship. Thank it for however good or bad it was. Thank not the person. You're not thanking the person. You're thanking the relationship for being there. Thank you, relationship, for the experiences, for the wisdom, for the knowledge, for the tears, for the laughter. Thank you, relationship. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for teaching me. Thank you for helping me grow. I hope you grow. Thank the relationship. Everybody watching this, sometimes we're like, damn you, that relationship was horrible. It wasn't horrible. It was just not the right relationship. And as much as we tried to make it work, it just didn't function. And it could be as simple as somebody cheating on you. Will I have success in the new relationship? I think so. As long as you thank the old relationship. Like Halima, I don't do private, personal questions, but it's more of a general thing. But I think you have success so long as you thank the old relationship and move on from it. It's always going to be in your system. It's always going to be in your memories. Hello, Luna. But for everybody, friendships, jobs, relationships, like, we've got to thank them as we walk out of that relationship, whether it be a friendship, a job, a love interest. When you walk out of it, you like, thank you for. I had to do that with my very first relationship when I was 20, because we were together for 4 years, and there was cheating, there was drugs, there was alcohol, there was all these things that were messy, and I walked out of there, and for several years I took it out on all the new relationships. I blamed every new person I dated for the things that happened in my first relationship. So when I got sober, I had to go back and spiritually, because I don't talk to that person anymore, obviously, but I had to go spiritually and thank the relationship, because I was 20 years old. I grew up, and I learned a lot, and I cried a lot, but I laughed a lot too. So not everything was horrible. So I had to go back and look at the relationship and go, thank you for setting that foundation for me. Like I learned a lot. Some of those lessons were very painful. Some of the things I used as crutches. Some of the things from my first relationship I used as an excuse to drink and do drugs. But I learned, and look where I am now. Thank you. And it wasn't all horrible, or I wouldn't have stayed for 4 years. You're welcome. Yeah, but so whether this new relationship has a chance or not starts with you. Now, if the relationship is destined to be forever, we hope so. But should it end at some point, then thank you. But give it a chance. Give it a chance. Don't put doubt in yourself already. Do not put doubt in yourself already. Do not be like, will it? Does it have a chance? Will he be the one? We don't really know. We really don't know. I only deliver the message. And for those of you who are new to me, my work is let's fix now. Let me fix now. I'm not a fortune teller. I'm a spiritual cleanser. I want to cleanse your energy. And this is why I do the meditations and workshops that I do. By the way, I do private sessions. So if you want a private session, anybody, please contact me. Send me a message here with your email address. But, so Halima, let's thank the old relationship. Where is it? Let's thank the old relationship. Before you move on from it, let's just thank it. Thank you. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the time. Thank you for being part of my life. I appreciate it. I'm going to hold on to those memories. I'm going to hold on to those memories because it was a part of my life. However small or long time it was there, it was a part of your life. So thank you. I'm gonna hold on to those memories. But I'm ready for a new beginning. And I'm gonna move on from here. And I'm gonna start a new relationship. We start a new relationship. We don't continue from the old one. We start a new relationship. And carry that light with you. Just ran up on you and immediately felt you were passionate about your readings, and that means a lot. Aw, well, thank you, country girl. Welcome. I love what I do. I love what I do. I do it because I have passion for this. It's taken a lot of work and time to get to where I am, and I like sharing that with y'all. So does that make sense? So for everybody watching, I'm going to use Halima's example. If you are in transition, or that card could mean that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Yes, most certainly, yes. Most certainly, yeah. With a new beginning, yeah, for sure. Remember, a tunnel has an entrance and an exit. It's not a cave. We don't get to live in there. You go in, you go out. Thank you. I've done a lot of work in me. I've studied a lot. I read a lot. I practice a lot. You folks help. So for everybody who's watching, if you are going through a transition in your life right now, whether it be a relationship, a job, a place that you lived in, a person, place, or thing, anything that you are leaving behind, look at it and go, I am moving on now. I'm moving on now. I'm moving on. Thank you. I will hold these memories with me forever. But it's time for a new beginning. And I will use that light to guide me through this. Makes sense? I hope that makes sense. Alright, it's just video. So for those of you that are joining in and missing, tomorrow morning, make sure if you are joining in or you want to follow on YouTube, go to my YouTube page. And thank you, Halima. Thank you for coming back to the show. I appreciate you following me. Tomorrow we're going to do our money bowl, and here are the ingredients for the money bowl. You will need tomorrow a little glass container. Doesn't matter really what size, just as long as it'll hold like 3 little handfuls of rice. Little glass container. You can get these at the dollar store, anywhere. You will need some rice, enough for 3 handfuls, not a whole lot. You will need 1 tea light candle. Doesn't matter what color. Whites are the traditional. You will need some essential oils if you have it. This is sandalwood. It's my favorite scent, sandalwood. But you can use lavender. You can use mint. Those are usually the standard ones. Lavender, mint, sandalwood. But whatever you have around you, use. No cooking oil. We're not going to use cooking oil. And then 3 coins. 3 coins. 3 of the same coins, either pennies, nickels, dimes, or quarters, but 3 of the same ones. And I will show you tomorrow morning how to set up your money bowl. I have one. I'm going to show you the one that I have. Mine is not in a glass bowl because when I first moved here, I didn't have a clear bowl. I had a blue bowl, and that's what I used. But if you miss it, if you missed any of this, please go to my YouTube page. It's in my bio. The link is in my bio. And subscribe to my page. And you can go back and watch Cardebo shows. You can go back and watch more of these shows. They're all up there for you to watch and enjoy. Good morning, Valerie. Valerie. But let me do a general. Let's send you off with a general for today. We have about 15 minutes, and I want to make sure that everybody who didn't get a reading gets something. So, ready, folks? We're going to do the 7-card check for the day. And so, number one, pay attention to partnerships and alliances. They help. The generals do help. Yes. Okay. Good. So pay attention to partnerships and alliances today. This is in your root chakra. What is in your root chakra that is either blocking you or stopping you or pushing you to make partnerships with people? In your sacral chakra, sometimes we got to do a little bit of sacrifice. So as those partnerships come to you, either personal or professional, in your sacral chakra, the balance comes in sacrifice. Do you feel like you sacrifice too much, or do you not give enough into it? Your solar plex, the solar plex, right here, your commitment, hope. Keep hope alive. Let's keep that hope alive. Oh, I am committed to myself, and I have hope. I have hope in my belly. Heart chakra. Ooh, the heart chakra is transforming today. So we're going through some transformations in our heart. This is where we receive information. This is where we bring it in. So the way that I receive information today is transforming. I'm seeing life differently. I just got chills. I'm accepting the differences. Yes, I will take in the information and I will decide if it's good or bad. I won't let the world decide for me. I will decide if that information is good or bad for me, and that's transformation. Throat chakra. Ooh. Sacral chakra. I will balance. We were just talking about that. We were just talking about that earlier. Not to change topic, but your shirt is funny. Oh, thank you. Yeah, well, this is the general reading. This is a general reading for all of us. So our throat is affected by our sacral chakra. What does that mean? Our sacral chakra is about the balance of things. Our throat chakra is about telling us to balance. We were just talking about this earlier. Change the way you talk to yourself in the mornings. First thing in the morning, change the way you talk to yourself. Balance it out. It's not wrong to be realistic, but don't put yourself down more than you need to. So we were talking to Kevin a minute ago. It's like, I'm still here. No, hey, I woke up today. Maybe some things hurt. Maybe some things are bothering me today. Hey, I still have to deal with money and stuff, but I am here to take care of it and deal with it. I am here to do something about it. Our brow chakra, our third eye, the universe is right there. The universe is right there for you. What do you want? What do you want? What is your dream? What is your goal? Has it changed? Maybe it's changed since the beginning of the lockdown, and that's okay. The dream you had in February of 2020 does not have to be the same dream today. Your goals could have changed. Your passions could have changed. Have you done an inventory of your dreams and your goals and see where they are? If they're the same, if they change, if you have to adjust things, it's okay. And you know what's even better? It's okay if you have a partner or you have a job and it's different now. It's okay. You don't have to stick with your dreams forever. And then finally, your crown chakra. Your divine, your connection to you. Move forward. Move forward positive. I am here. I am body, mind, and spirit. And I am here. Is it great all the time? No. But it's not supposed to be great all the time. There's supposed to be a little bit of sadness. There's supposed to be death. There's supposed to be pain. That's part of the spectrum. But we continue to move forward. So what does all this mean? It means that we connect with people. Look at that. We connect with people. And sometimes we do sacrifice a little bit. But we keep our hope alive, because that's what's going to help us transform, to stay balanced, be one with the universe, and move forward positively. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Want me to do that again? Want me to do that again? All right, cool. So we connect with people, and sometimes we do have to sacrifice some things, but we keep our hope alive, because we keep transforming, staying balanced, knowing the universe is with us, and we move together positively. But here's your homework. Okay, so 2 things. 1, tomorrow we'll do the money bowl with the rice. And number 2, if you come back here tomorrow, I want you to come back with something positive about you. Think of something positive about you. It can be as simple as, I have great hair, which I do. I think I have great hair. 2, I am smart. I'm intelligent. I am the boss at my company. I make great tortillas, whatever it is. So if you join me here tomorrow, will you come prepared to share something amazing about you, something really great? Because we're going to use our throat chakra. Yes, we can say a lot of negative things about ourselves. I'm short, like I'm 5'6", but you know what? I've been 5'6" for like as far as I can remember, but I love being short. I love being the size. I'm fun size. So do that tomorrow. Do that. If you join me tomorrow, wake up in the morning, put a little post-it note next to your bed. See, I have post-it notes all over the house. Here's my post-it note. Like, get a little post-it note next to your bed. Put it on your lamp or on whatever is next to your bed. Put a little post-it note and say, here's a little note for you. Before you say anything else, say something positive about yourself. This is a note to you, talking to yourself. Before you say anything else, say something positive about yourself. So that tomorrow morning when you wake up, the first thing you see is that little note. And it's going to remind you to say something positive about yourself. Start, body, mind, and spirit. Start with your mind. Tell your mind, use your mind to say something positive so that your body can react to that. How do we feel when somebody compliments us? When you're walking down the street and you're like, I'm just walking down the street, because this is the way I walk. And somebody's like, hey, you're good looking. And you're like, well, thank you. And you're like, I'm walking taller. So, so that's what I want y'all to do. Like, wake up tomorrow and say something good about yourself. Think something good. Say it out loud so your body can react. And then your spirit is like, hey, yeah, that's right. I am all that. So let's do that tomorrow. Okay, so for tomorrow, remember, you're going to join us tomorrow morning. Bring your glass bowl, rice, essential oil if you have it, and a little tea light candle, and 3 coins. And I will see you tomorrow for oatmeal breakfast readings, whatever. And then we'll go through that. If you missed anything today, if you want to go back and listen to today, this will be on. Hey, comadre, buenos días. This will be on my YouTube page later on today. But if you missed any of this, or if you want to hear any of this, go to my YouTube page. The link is in the bio. Subscribe while you're there. And how about you join me for breakfast tomorrow? All right? See you tomorrow.